We're on the march. The empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
A very wealthy U.S. citizen is predicting that in 2011, we will witness the most important day in America in more than 50 years. He says it will change everything about our lives. The way you shop, travel, invest, educate your children, and even how you take care of your health and your own family. Now, this man has made some outrageous predictions over the years. The crazy part is, he's usually right. You see, he predicted the collapse of GM, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and America's biggest mall owner, General Growth Properties. In fact, Barron's called his work a dire prophecy. Recently, he created a video, which you can watch online for free, detailing his biggest and most important prediction yet. And it's a real eye-opener. I can't stress this enough. You should at least watch this free video online today. He explains everything you need to know, including simple steps you can take to protect yourself. You can find the video at www.endofamerica3.com. That's endofamerica, the number 3.com. Watch the free video at www.endofamerica3.com. That's endofamerica3.com. Hello, this is Alex Jones with some important questions. If you're going into a battle and they give you a rifle and a sidearm, how much ammunition do you want? My answer would be all I can get. In the battle for freedom and the lives of your loved ones, food is your only ammunition. How much do you want? When do you want it? Now or after the battle starts? When will you need it? Can you buy it without proper identification? Will there be any food? Will it make your children sick? If there's a quarantine and you can't feed yourself, will you go to the gathering center and be immunized? You wipe out all these problems if you have a good food supply. Food is your ammunition to fight for your freedom and your life. How much will you need? We don't know. How much do you want? All you can get. I'm Alex Jones. I want all of you good guys to live to fight another day. Call 1-800-409-5633 or check it out on the web at efoodsdirect.com. Again, that number, 1-800-409-5633. Hundreds of nations have fallen to tyranny in the last century alone. This is our last chance to not relive history.
As we're finishing off this agenda, they'll be pulling the rug from underneath Americans at home.
I have tremendous influence on our president and Congress, and they really are calling the shots.
I think it's incumbent upon all of us as American citizens to pay attention.
Fall of the Republic identifies the enemies of our nation, the criminal offshore cartel, hell-bent on destroying sovereignty, and on its ashes constructing world government.
Tim Geithner, Bernanke, they're arsonists. They're asking for more matches. And the Congress is saying, who do we make the check out to?
Today, seems like nobody does care. And right now in Washington, D.C., we have seen a fall of the Republic.
Get your copy of Fall of the Republic on DVD at Infowars.com or watch it online right now in super high quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. It's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
We are going to be having, of course, our once-a-week visit with Bob Chapman coming up in the next hour. We'll have open phones throughout that entire interview for Janet, Chuck, Julio, Tom, Jacob, JB, and others that are patiently holding. I will get to you. But finishing up with this huge announcement. Now, this is about 5.5, almost 6 years old now, that the American Dental Association covered their hind end and put out a quiet advisory to dentists that people under 6 should not brush their teeth with fluoride toothpaste. Now, kindergartens nationwide, the local dental associations, they give them the fluoride pills that are a lot more powerful. All the fluoride, they promote the fluoride at the kids, and it causes weakening of the teeth internally, the bones, and dental fluorosis, the yellow, ugly spots that you see most kids have now. I mean, just most kids I see have it. Gone are the pearly whites. Because it calcifies out in the bones and teeth and brain. Now, so much medical evidence has come out. And over 90% of the EPA and FDA scientists over and over again write letters and go to Congress and say, what are you doing? This is increasing cancer massively. It's 100% proven. What are you doing? And their answer is, okay, one part 1.2 parts per million or 0.7 parts per million. That's too much. We think we're going to lower it down. You can read the whole AP article, but you still need it for your teeth. Well, the studies show even 0.5 going to do similar things, not quite as bad. But then you look at how much is in toothpaste. It's off the chart compared to the water. The problem is the water, it's so cumulative. Where do a lot of drugs get absorbed? Some of the best places to absorb drugs, if it's not going to be injected, and if you want to get it past the stomach that blocks out a lot of toxic things in the intestines, you take it in the mouth, under the tongue, in the saliva glands, and all the blood vessels in the mouth. That's why they say on the back of the toothpaste, if you swallow a pea size or more, call poison control immediately. I mean, that's what rat poison is made out of, many of the major brands. So, and if you want to see that, just search rat poison fluoride, click images, and you'll see all the box it covers with fluoride as the poison. So, fluoride in drinking water, credited with dramatically cutting cavities and tooth decay, may now be too much of a good thing. Oh, it's now too much. It wasn't before, so there's no liability. It just may be now. It's causing spots on some kids' teeth. As reported, increase in the spotting problem is one reason. The federal government will announce Friday it plans to lower the recommended limit in fluoride in water supplies, the first such change in nearly 50 years. I'm going to finish this later when Bob Chapman's on with us, but it's total spin because they know they can make it a non-issue, and I believe they may finally just completely remove it from water entirely. You know why? Because it's now put in thousands of foods, almost everything that's processed. It's now sprayed on crops and goes through the cell wall and bioaccumulates. We've had the chemist on, and we've had the experts on plants on with doctorates in studying farming. And it is in the toothpaste, so they don't care. They realize it's reached a tipping point. People are suing and rampaging nationwide against their city councils when they laugh. See, now the city council guy laughs at you. The mayor laughs. People don't put their tail between their legs and feel stupid and leave. They get mad and start suing. And the big secret is they're putting hundreds of other chemicals in under the name of fluoride. And if we keep pushing, it's over for them. But you're going to have to get it out of the food next and the toothpaste, okay? Huge victory. Charlotte, I wanted to get to that victory and get your take on it. Charlotte Iserby, for those that don't know, was the head of policy at the Department of Education under Ronald Reagan, and she discovered that it was an absolute plan to dumb kids down and teach them how to only regurgitate information. Suddenly, I've seen a lot of mainstream articles admitting all of this and how we're last behind the industrialized world now. In all of this, but she got all the documents out, put it in her book, Deliberate Dumbing Down. The website's deliberatedumbingdown.com. It's now out of print, but she's graciously put an free e-version up there on the site. And, of course, she also worked with the U.S. Department of Education before that, worked in the Foreign Service, Japan, Guam during the Korean War. Her dad and grandfather, of course, were Skull and Bones. And we really appreciate her joining us. The reason she's on us for the next 20 minutes is she was on about a week and a half ago, and the show ended right as she was getting into how conservatives are controlled, and she brought up the CNP, which I haven't done a lot of research on. People have asked about it, so I've done some, that reportedly the Hunt brothers helped set up and things, and she was saying that that's not a real organization, or that isn't a conservative group trying to take America back or fight the New World Order, as they claimed, but actually is the New World Order and her experiences with them. So I wanted to get her up. Charlotte, great having you back with us.
Thank you.